Welcome to Crypto for the Rest of Us, 6 days a week, a tip, tool, or coin analysis. If you want the perspective of the crypto market from an old guy who's been around for a while, then go find one, because that's not me. I'm actually not that old. But I was thinking the other day, which was fascinating. I had a company, online internet advertising, banners, email, you name it. And I created it before the dot-com bubble in the late 90s. And I realized something. So I wanted to put this all into perspective because I thought some of you watching this may not have even been born. I have 3 boys. 2 of them are electrical engineers. They design chips. One's finishing his master's at the moment. The other one's working full-time. And they were born after the dot-com bubble. And you might be thinking, what am I talking about? So we're going to do a zoom out. This is going to be quick, but I want you to put things into perspective and not worry so much about the market in general, because there are always corrections in markets. And I was thinking about the dot-com bubble because if you look at this chart here, it peaked in the early 2000s at almost 5,000. This is the NASDAQ. If you're familiar with the NASDAQ, it's around, here it is. It got up to what? Almost 20, and it's down to like 16. This is it over time. But during the dot-com bubble, it was at 5,000 almost and dropped to 1,000. It lost 80% of its value. That's a drop. If you didn't live through something like that, you'll probably have a different perspective on the markets. You see a drop in the markets, you see a drop in crypto, and you think the sky is falling. It's like saying to me, hey, I can't believe it. I had the worst day. I got a flat tire on my car. It's unbelievable. And I'm like, really? A flat tire? You see that ball of flames over there? Well, that's my car. It burst into flames. That's the difference between something like the dot-com bubble collapse and what just happened recently. Now, could the market continue to go down? Could we have a much larger correction than we think? Sure. But at the moment, it's not that huge. Just look at recently, like I said, it's the NASDAQ back in 21. So back in 21, here's the peak. And then it dropped, and it bottomed out. Let's see, before it bounced, that was 23. Look at that drop, 37%. Okay, and that was just a couple years ago. Now we all know why these kind of things came down, but that's not as huge of a drop. Then recently we got, let's see here, let's do this again. Just recently so far, could be more, it's about a 16% drop. This is just the NASDAQ. So if we look at the total market, last time around 21, it was up, and that's close to $3 trillion where it topped out. And then it came all the way down here to 700 billion. Huge difference, right? And recently it had run back up to over 2 trillion, and now it's back down to about 2 trillion. And it had a drop here just recently. And it hit, what was that, almost 1.6, and it had a bounce back to 2. Not a huge drop, a bigger one that I think most people expected. It may go more. This is August. We've got September and October maybe before things start to turn around and we go for that bull run. But in my mind, when I zoom out, I fully expect the total market cap of all crypto to be significantly higher than it was last time, and that was 3 trillion, and now we sit at 2. And if you look at total 3, which is the altcoins minus, not counting Ethereum, so the whole total market minus Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you look at what it hit, it got up to almost 800 billion, but last time it was almost 1.2 trillion. I fully expect this to soar past 1.2 trillion. Otherwise it wouldn't be in this market. So it's always beneficial, in my opinion, to zoom out and take a look at what happened last time, what happened this time. Look at how volatile this was, where it had the run up and then a significant retracement, and then another run up before it had another retracement, little run, retrace. So you can see that even last time it had quite a bump, and it's not uncommon. Past performance is not indicative of future performance, but you get the idea. So why am I pointing this out? Well, there are quite a few, at least the coins that I own. I have many, but I love ones like this, which is HBAR. HBAR is at 5 cents. I think that's astronomical. It wasn't long ago, it hit a legitimate 15 cents. That's just this year, before a bull run. So you could 3x just there. So that's it for today. Just a little tip. take a breather, take a deep breath. I think we're going to be in somewhat of a consolidation for the next month or two once we get into maybe September or October. And it might be a good time to take a look at the various coins. I'll be going over more of them each and every day, and the price points, because these could be some pretty good buying opportunities. They could continue to go lower, but how much lower? I'm not sure they're going to have as much of a drop as they've had recently. So in my opinion, it's probably a good time, but that's my opinion. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let's make generational wealth together in crypto.